When they say get a grip on reality, they mean like a really good grip. They mean like a Puma grip, because this outsole is fire, fam. This series is called 5 on 5. It is 5 minutes on the first 5 miles on any particular shoe. Today's shoe is the Puma Liberate Nitro Dos. Dos means 2 in Spanish. I got these shoes for $120 on Running Warehouse. This is a $10 bump up from version 1. They were on back order temporarily, but then they came in. The Puma Liberate Nitro is a lightweight shoe. I believe it's around 6.5 ounces. Last year's was 6.3 ounces. This year, I think, was 6.5 ounces. Meant for speed days, fast days, race days, a lot of ground contact feel. All right, mile 2. What does it feel like to run in this shoe? It feels a little bit different than version 1. I feel more foam up in the forefoot, and it's poppy. And the back, I feel the foam a little bit less. Maybe it's just that the action that I'm feeling up at the front kind of subtracts from the back. And I can actually feel that spring or that pop from the shoe when I land and I toe off. So the first one could just flop back and forth. You could just squeeze it together. You could just like bend it in half. It was like a shoe you could wear to the lake to make sure you don't slip on any mossy rocks. Like the Nike Free RN, it reminds me of that shoe. Man, it's windy out. When did I move to Chicago? Oh, what's up, Co? That Blowbird. Love the videos, man. Keep them up, keep them up. Okay, I took it through some marathon pace, which for me is like 650s or 4:16 a kilometer. I am one of those cliche sub-3 YouTubers who makes bullshit training videos. I try to put a lot of jokes in mine, but whew. All right, now I'm going to take it to a little threshold. Comfortably hard. 4-word sentences. Doing great, coach. F off, you bastard. All right, for threshold, I am feeling a slight energy return more than the version 1, which isn't necessary. Version 1 was already pretty stellar to begin with, in my opinion. IMO, it feels best when you hit it midfoot to forefoot, which makes a lot of sense because it's a speed day shoe. This shoe is intended for faster efforts. You do have to work for it. There is no plate. There's not, well, there's a little more structure than version 1. There's not like a plate in it or anything. Let's talk uppers. So the upper for the first one was maybe its only drawback, the durability of it. I think I was starting to get a hole in my first one after about 100 miles. For this one, the upper, the material is still mono mesh, but it feels like a little bit better. I don't know, maybe they restructured it somehow for more support. Well, time will tell when I get to 100 miles. I'll have to check in my 100-mile review for that. Still wish there was a little bit more padding in the heel collar. There's not a ton. So while my heel isn't slipping any, I could see where for some people they'll get some heel slippage. But you know, there's plenty of room in the toe box. So, and the throat is wide enough to accommodate many feet. When they say get a grip on reality, they mean like a really good grip. They mean like a Puma grip. That's what they mean when they say that. Because this outsole is fire, fam. So it's as reliable and automatic as a Saucony upper. This Puma grip is very nice. Coverage where you need it the most. Best in the game. All right, mile 5. Overall, I'm gonna give this shoe a thumbs up. If you like the first one, I think you're really gonna like this one. There are some slight enhancements that you can pick up on if you are a shoe connoisseur slash shoe snob like myself. I found for version 1 that not only could I use it for speed days, there was just enough foam in there for some daily miles from the 6 to 8 mile range, or like 1 hour of running and under for me. So I think this shoe is even better at being able to pick up some of the daily miles. If you like ground contact feel, it's good, it's nice. And also for when you want to go faster. Man, it's windy. The only 2 questions I have for this shoe will be how it performs next week when I've got some Ted Yasso 800s and the overall durability, which we'll check in with in the 100-mile review. Other 5 on 5s, you could click link here. There. Thank you for watching, guys. See you next time.